Hello, everyone, and welcome back to ResilienceMind. Today, we'll be talking about Kamala Harris's presidential campaign and why it ended in $20 million in debt. We'll also be discussing the scandal that surrounds celebrities allegedly being paid millions of dollars to endorse Kamala Harris to be the next presidential elect for the year 2025. All right, y'all. So before we get into this topic, let's kind of look at the background of everything. We know that Kamala Harris took over the Democratic ticket mid campaign. So she had about approximately 100 days to run her campaign. But despite this challenge, she was still able to raise roughly over $1 billion. Now, this was something that the Democratic Party boasted about, given that their opponent, Donald Trump, raised less than half that amount, approximately $381 million. Big difference, right? So the big question is, what went wrong? How was somebody able to secure over $1 billion in only a few months to now facing millions of dollars in debt? So the other day, I was scrolling on Instagram, just minding my business, and I came across this post that Patrick Bet-David posted, and it was a screenshot from X, formerly known as Twitter. And somebody had said, wondering who is painting a better picture for America. Campaign spending. Trump raised $381.54 million. Trump only spent $345.42 million, and only $10.4 million of that was spent on staff. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris raised $1.003 billion. Kamala Harris spent $1.37 billion, and Kamala Harris spent $582.53 million on staff. And underneath this post, he had commented and said, "This is very revealing. 10.4 million versus $582 million. That's the difference between how startup runs versus how a government agency runs. 2024 campaign will be a case study that will be looked at for decades to come. Paying celebrities for endorsements ended up only benefiting the celebrities." And he's not wrong. It really only benefited the celebrities. They were the ones who allegedly got paid millions of dollars to perform what? For maybe 20 minutes, not even. And their pockets got fatter. And guess what? The Democratic Party lost. So, what went wrong with this whole entire campaign that was run? I think the biggest thing that went wrong was the fact that the Democratic Party has really lost touch with the people. And I don't know how many times I can express this. They have lost touch with the working class people. This campaign was entirely way too performative. Everybody was screaming this from the rooftop, and they thought, oh, we just don't want Black entertainers to speak on our behalf. But in reality, no, I don't want Black entertainers to speak on my behalf. I don't want any entertainer to speak on my behalf, because we do not live the same reality. We do not live in the same America. Your concerns are not my concerns. I have to worry about putting food on my table. You don't. You're probably wondering about when's your next concert, when's your next big endorsement deal that you're going to get, or when's your next major film that you're going to play in. Those are not the same concerns that I have. I'm worrying about the increasing housing costs. If I want to have kids, how does that look like? Insurance. All of those things are the things that we care about. But instead, we got a bunch of celebrities that came out and performed. And yeah, it was cute. We all came out, we supported. It was a free concert, but we saw how that ended. This is why you guys lost. Now, there's nothing wrong with having celebrities come out and speak on your behalf if that's what they genuinely want to do. But now that it's being revealed that these celebrities were allegedly being paid millions of dollars to come out and endorse you, it has a lot of us feeling like, do you guys even care? Do you care about our concerns? Would you have even told us to vote for said person if they had not dangled a check in front of your face? This is why we kept saying this is all way too performative, and people saw straight through it. It's being alleged that Kamala Harris campaign paid Beyonce $10 million to speak for literally 5 minutes. 5 minutes, not even a song, not even a dance, $10 million. Oprah came out, $1 million. Eminem came out, $1.8 million. Meg Thee Stallion came out, $1 million. So many different celebrities came out and they were getting a check. This is where the campaign money was going towards. They could have used these funds and allocated them in better ways, cheaper ways that could have been way more effective. And it's true because if we look at how Trump ran his campaign, he spent way less money and he turned out to be the victor in the end. But if we're being real here, this is just a reflection of how the everyday American person views and manages money. A lot of people here in America live paycheck to paycheck. And no, it's not dependent on how much money one person makes. Me personally, I work in healthcare. So I'm around doctors, I'm around other nurses, and other healthcare professionals who make quite a bit of money. And you'd be surprised how many of these people live paycheck to paycheck. I know nurses who have to work overtime just to pay their bills because they can't keep up with their financial situation. I know doctors who are working at two and three different hospitals and have little side hustles because they can't keep up with their bills. This is a reflection of the everyday American people. We literally, it's like the saying, you are basically who your parents are. You follow the example that your parents lay out before you. And that's very evident with our situation. Credit card debt is through the roof. A lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck and living outside of their means. They start to make a little bit more money. They start to spend a little bit more money. That's just how it is. But look at our government. This is what they do too. Everything is run off of debt. This is the reality of it. So this is really not a shocker to me because in reality, just because someone's educated and they have a prestigious degree does not mean that they know how to make money or manage money. Look at the richest people in the world. Most of them don't have college degrees. A lot of them are dropouts. They just know how to manage money. They know how to build a business. They know how to manage funds. They know how to make a business work. A lot of times we try to make a correlation between an education, meaning that you know how to manage money. I've seen people who don't have an education, don't have a prestigious degree, and they know how to manage money. They know how to make a dollar stretch. And I know people who have these prestigious degrees and they make a lot of money, but they're constantly in debt. They're constantly living paycheck to paycheck. This is really a reflection of the US population in a whole. So yeah, we could sit here and judge the political campaign, but look at your houses. Look at within and see, how do I manage my money? Do I manage my money the way the US government does? And 9 times out of 10 the answer is yes. You guys, I can go on for days about this topic, but I'm going to end this video right here. So let me know what you guys think about this topic. Do you think this financial approach was strategic, or do you think it backfired? I think we all could agree that it backfired. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and just let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and see you guys in the next one.